win. Okay, so I think we are live. Just need to fully make this all sure. Yep, we are live for the first time in a while, actually, to say the very least of any form of matches. But yeah, you could probably turn that on to full, right? But yes, hello. It has been a while, but we are here. I'm masquerading in a little bit of Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. I just realised if I got like a little bit tan and actually in shape, I would probably look exactly like Roy Kent from. But yeah, it's one of those things. But we are live and rampant. Okay, excellent connection, which is lovely to see. I'm just overlooking the studio thing, but there are interesting things to come from this match. Obviously, this match tonight is the Newcastle Knights taking on the Parramatta Eels at, I think this might be the first time at the new... Oh no, I didn't want the message to delete. I just wanted to unpin it. There we go. I didn't want to actually delete the message. There we go. But I think this is the first time the Knights have played at the new Parramatta Stadium or Combank Stadium, whatever hell it's called. I think it actually probably is the first time, but yeah, it's Knights haven't had that good of a record over the last couple of years at Parramatta. I believe against Parramatta, I believe we've lost the last 5. But hang on, I'll just be back quickly. How do I mute this? But anyways, yeah, so pretty much the last 5, Parramatta have won. So, a lot of momentum would be saying the Parramatta should win this game. But surprisingly, there's been a fair few amount of people that are saying the Knights can come back. Not come back, I mean, actually make an upset. People are saying it's a massive upset, but I mean, it's 13th against 12. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, if Parramatta were like in the top 4, then maybe, but... Anyways, let's go into the team list if we go right here. So there's been a few changes, late ones specifically as well for the Newcastle Knights. So we'll start with Parramatta first. Clinton Gutherson at fullback, Mike Acevo and Dunster on the wings with Penasini and Russell in the centres. Dylan Brown at 5'8" and Moses at halfback. Greig, Hodgson and Paulo as the prop hooker props. Sean Lane, Bryce Cartwright in the second row. And Jermaine Hopgood as the starting lock. So, actually, that's actually a big change there. Bryce Cartwright coming into the second row there. Very solid workhorse, and saying it's good to see him getting a start for fantasy purposes. And for the Newcastle Knights, Lachlan Miller at fullback, Dominic Young and Greg Marshall on the wings, Gagai and Best in the centres, Ponga at 5'8", Hastings at halfback, Saifidi, Kurt Mann and Leo Thompson as the prop hooker prop. Kurt Mann is replacing Phoenix Crossland in a late change. Crossland is actually on the bench. Tyson Frizzell and Lachlan Fitzgibbons in the second row with Matt Croker at lock. And I should actually try to state and find the of the interchanges. So it says Brendan Hands, Matt Dory, Makahesi Makatoa and Ofahigi Ogden as the interchange for Para, and Phoenix Crossland, Tyson Gamble, Jacob Safidi and Jack Heverington as the interchange for the Knights. So it is a weird game. It is a weird game to say the least about how this will go down. From the 2 votes, it is stated that yes, both of them are going to go in favour of Parramatta taking the win here. Oh, that's fallen down. We can just pick that up slightly, but I don't know. It's weird. Doesn't seem that to be that big of a. It's weird. It's just the stadium and like the seating differences. Is like, it makes it sort of look like the stadium's like kind of always not full. But yeah, obviously Campbell Gillard being a main player out for Parramatta is going to probably throw into a lot of question of how their forwards are going to be. So I think Bryce Cartwright can very much do the trick. Going into looking at fantasies, there is a few players that I do have that will be playing in this game. So you've got Will Penasini and Bryce Cartwright from Parramatta, and you've got Lachlan Miller from the Newcastle Knights. So Bryce Cartwright, I actually didn't know he was actually going to make his change into the starting 13, so bit of wishful thinking from me, but also do want to thank it. For some reason, it has popped up on the mini feed, but Matty for becoming a channel member. You can join if you want. I got to do the whole plug bullshit, you know. That's just how the YouTube game works now. But yeah, something along those lines. You can comments. You can have like badges, emojis, you know, the usual stuff. I do have the shoe-in of the week, which will feature in the game later tonight. Oh, I've just realised I just showed the template because the image isn't there. Bollocks. I didn't think of this. Well, it'll be revealed. Basically, it's South Sydney to beat the Broncos. But I forgot because all the NRL like logos are on my hard drive, but it's been moved off because of because I need it for my my mic and my mouse because my touchpad doesn't work on this laptop. So yeah, besides from that, so all that really has happened. Okay, the sound says well. I think that's actually fairly loud. I might actually turn the mic down just a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of Hang on, did that just say that the Knights have actually won? Just looking at this, because they brought up they just had a stat about it's Parramatta like training, and it had something along the lines of about the schedule, the times they've played each other. So it says, yeah, just shut up for a split second. Apparently the Knights have won more matches, which is kind of interesting to say the least, because Parramatta have won the last 5 games, and it turns out they have played. They have played at Combank before. I don't actually remember when that was. Must have been... I don't think it was last year. I think Parramatta only played us once last year, and it was in Newcastle, so it might have been 2021 or something along those lines, probably. But in terms of the NRL ladder, either of these teams can jump themselves up to 10 points. That's pretty much as high as they can go. I feel like for this game, I think it's kind of more important if the Knights do win, primarily because obviously the Knights next week, when it's Magic Round, aren't actually playing, so they get a bit of respite there. And I feel like it's also as well they could have had a bit of a thing if they actually ended up beating the Cowboys last week, and even as well if they beat Penrith. Like, because it's weird how the Knights in the last 2 games have lost by a combined 3 points. But yeah, after this, we should be getting ready for the kickoff. Just trying to figure out like how like the sound works and all that. Like, yeah, okay, just the sound does sound well. Just excellent connection. Just just keeping the metrics going and flowing, and just seeing how it don't know if I should actually just like whack on I should change it to something like that. It might just be changing the title a little bit. Yep. Is that an advertisement for Magic Round? No, it's a this makes no sense. So Fox League have currently got a hype up package for Brisbane versus South Sydney. Obviously that makes complete sense because they are playing tonight. But why are they playing this right before the Knights and Para are about to play? I think it's a little bit silly, you know? It's just one of those weird things. Just trying to think of something else. If there's anything I haven't touched on in terms of predictions, I do think Parramatta should take this out. Though I don't know. It's weird, this game. I feel you can make a case for either team probably coming out with a win. I don't really agree with everyone saying it's going to be a massive upset if the Knights do end up winning. But yeah, it's hard to say. on how this match will actually go down. But you know, who knows? Who knows what will happen? Yeah, I'm just going to go and end the poll there. So I think it's probably expected as well. I mean, with how momentum has gone so far. I mean, Parramatta have gotten the last couple of wins in their last couple of games. They did only relatively lose to Brisbane, which is the interesting thing. It's like the Knights have. I think the Knights getting that loss against the Cowboys might really affect them, because especially how the Cowboys responded after that win against the Knights when they got absolutely bollocked by the Cronulla Sharks, and that's probably the best biblical word you could probably use to explain that result. But yeah, we're just waiting now for the. For the match to begin, and yeah, it should be exciting. My eyes just, it's weird. Just waiting for the time to start. Kind of just a whole bunch of new things or whatever. I don't know. But, how long are we from starting? We shouldn't be too far away. We've got, like, it's 5:56 now, so, like, 4 minutes till 6, so we're waiting now just for kickoff, really. There we go, there's the Fox League thing, so we can actually, just about get ready for the start of the, for the start of this match. It's should be good. It should be good. Obviously, there was a grand final played between these teams back 22 or so years ago, so don't know if that's going to be added tension or whatever, but yeah, who knows. But game 1 of 2 should be an interesting game, as there is no one at the game. Like, I swear the top tier of the stand is just completely empty. It's actually kind of ridiculous about the like, the crowd just, I mean, it's weird. They're probably going to say, oh, there was like 30,000. Bullshit. But yeah, the Knights, I think they need this win. They need this win going into the break. Well, not the break, but the bye next week. And if we can get a win here, this should be pretty good. But yeah, who knows? Oh, Blocker Roach is commentating. Fuck. That's going to be a problem. But in fairness, in terms of like the Knights need to come out and get a win, Parramatta also need to do so as well, because, I mean, obviously Parramatta made the grand final last year and they haven't really done much. Yes, they've beaten Penrith, and besides from that, the teams have been under them, you know, being the Tigers and the Bulldogs, but I don't know, this... Here we go, the Knights are out. So pretty much it's an unchanged team. There we go. Knights around the field. The stadium's just empty. Holy crap, this is a shit crowd. I'm sorry, but, like, there's, like, no one there. I genuinely would think there's no way there's, like, more than 5,000 people there. Like, what? But obviously, one of the key players, if the Knights were to get this win here, is Lockie Miller, but I just can't handle it. Like, the crowd is horrible. Like, I understand Parramatta aren't doing that great, but I mean, is something else going on in Sydney that I don't know of? Like, is there something actually going on? And there we go, Parramatta now coming out of the sheds. I don't know if traffic's really bad, but, like, there's no one there. Like, there's no one actually at the game. I'm sorry, like, was there a bomb threat to the stadium? Like, I'm just so confused about this. But anyways, by the way it's looking, I think Parramatta might be kicking off the game, so the Knights will be getting first possession of the ball. I'm sorry, but that is an absolute terrible crowd. There we go, there's the kickoff, and we are underway for round 9. The Newcastle Knights and the Parramatta Eels. The Saifidi getting into the 15 for the first tackle. Just trying to get up to that. Yep. And that's Matt Croker who's made a mistake, and Parramatta have got the ball about 20 or so meters out. 30 seconds gone. I just can't be thinking, like, that is a horrible crowd. But yeah, 20 metres out, scrum for Parramatta. This is a very good chance of them to just get a... Get down to the 10 here for the first tackle for Parramatta. This is not a good looking start. Up the Knights, mate. And if that cheers NRL Bulldogs suck. I hope so too, but not the best looking starts at the moment. Made a mistake on the third tackle. Parramatta. Oh, big tackle there. Who's that, Gagai? Gagai with a big tackle there, just on the line. Still the third. I've got to get the numbers up. Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are for Parra. But there we go. Fourth tackle, 5 metres out in the centre of the field, out to the left. Paulo, that should have been actually too easy, but Knights got their goal on defence going. Last tackle, they'll shift it to the short left-hand side. Dummy, try. That was actually really easy. And the fucking, like, 3 people that are at this game go mental. But as Parramatta go 4-0 up, but yeah. Very easy there for Parramatta, just countering on a mistake there by Newcastle. It's yeah, it's like the two ends have got, like, fans in there, but there's just no one on the top deck or on the side. But yeah, it's... Oh, the phone's just going... Brrr. Turn that off. But yeah, it's not a good start here. Not a good start at all for the Knights. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of what happens. They're looking at Kurt Mann, because apparently it was Kurt Mann's mistake. And it's... because he's been put in at hooker, because a lot of people complain about... I'm just realising I'm making gestures in in the cup. But yeah, it's just the... But anyways, there's the kick, and Moses has made it. So it is going to be 6-0, 3.5 gone. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not a good looking start, but I mean, this is kind of a match where Parramatta need to actually like come out and perform. But I just don't understand why the crowd is so terrible. Like, it's just, I've never seen the crowd like that small. It's like, I genuinely probably haven't seen the crowd like this, like genuinely, since it was like cap limits when COVID happened. But anyways, yep, we're down 4-0. No, 6-0 actually. It's almost a deep kick there. We'll start down to the 10. I don't expect this to be an absolute bollocking, but I don't know. This is what happens when the Knights are missing Jaden Brayley. Does Parramatta go down to the... trying to shift it down to the right-hand side, but still being held up at the moment. Gutho now gets the ball to the 40. And they're just doing one-upmans. Yep, Paulo there taking the carry, and he gets brought down just shy of halfway for the last tackle. Yeah, this is... I don't know. Here we go. This will be hopefully the first full set. Lachlan Miller now with the ball from the kick, and he'll get brought down inside of the 20 for the first tackle for the Knights. Can we complete a set here? And Lachlan Miller's grabbing the back of his head. Is it? Oh! He's come up with his... Parramatta player's come up with his arm around to the back of the head. That should be a penalty, I think. Isn't that what a crusher is? Yeah, it's like an arm to the back of the head. Is that a crusher? I don't know. Who knows? It's still the first tackle. It's going to be... Nope, it's not a penalty. Yep, fair. Sweet. Guess we'll go fuck ourselves. But I'm just better because I know the Knights are losing. And I'm a Knights fan. Yeah, this is going to suck. Margie now with the ball. Gets to the 25. For the second tackle. That's Daniel Saifidi with the ball there, getting to... I should actually have the timer keeping going, yep. Knights have gone past their first tackle count because it was the second when they made the mistake. Now it's Frizzell. Makes it inside of the 40, still inside of their own half, the Knights. They'll spread it now to the middle, as that is Matt Croker. They'll barrow over halfway. And it's a set restart. 6 again. Ruck infringement on the last tackle. Probably the worst. I mean, it's the worst tackle you could really give it on. Right at the end of a set. Second tackle now. 35 away. So the Knights have got a chance here. It's another set 6 again. So this will be the first tackle 25 out. So we've got a chance here, the Knights. Spread it down to the right-hand side. Ponga. Right to Gagai. Gagai spins off, and Gagai will remain in play. Ponga now with the ball. Tries to flat ball it, but no, he fakes it. And Ponga's brought down onto the 10 for the third tackle. Now off to the left-hand side. Got a long flat line here. Bradman. Oh, he's about a metre short of the line now. Fourth tackle for the Knights. Sling it back into the middle. Hastings, the grubber. Oh, yes. Matt Croker makes up for his mistake, and he goes over at 6-4 to the Knights. No, 6-4 to Para, sorry, but it will be 6-all right under the black dot it was, and the travelling Knights fans go up. Just a good bit of play there. Made Parramatta, made it costly for Parramatta of giving away those set restarts. Just a good bit of stuff, you know. Just perfect kick that bounced up right for him as well. That's just really nice. Really nice and zesty. That is actually a perfect kick. But yeah, no, that was good play. Hit back, Matt Croker, the Novocastrian. pretty interesting there. I'm just reading up on Twitter and people saying it's like because of what just happened with the mistake there from Kurt Mann, saying, "Oh, this is what they get for benching Crossland." Yet, if Crossland played, every Knights fan would be bitching about it because they complain about Crossland like it's their God-given right. Anyways, Lachlan Miller with the kick right in front, slots it over, and it's going to now 6-all with 7.5 gone. It's good. The Knights had a good set, made Parramatta pay with the with that absolute with the ruck infringements. I think Matt Croker's from Newcastle as well, so that's a benefit. So that's Jackson Hastings' 9th try assist this year. So he averages one a game, which is that's all right. I generally think the Wanderers have got a bigger crowd this. Bosky with the go, Prara. Yeah. Mate, it's like Bosky, like genuine question, is there something going on in Sydney or is like, because the crowd doesn't look that great. Is it just because it's a 6 p.m. kickoff? Because I have seen a lot of people saying it's like the 6 p.m. kickoff, aka the game you don't want to watch. Because I'm just a little bit confused. It's like I think it's been a running thing of like a lot of the 6 p.m. Friday kickoffs. The crowd's been a bit mid, or like not that great. It's a bit weird. So Knights are already on the 4th. Leo Thompson now with the ball. He'll get brought down just inside of the Knights half there. And that'll be the last tackle. Flings it out to Jackson Hastings, and he'll send a high kick, and Gutho's there to take it. We'll give it off to, I believe that's Sivo. Ponga, yeah, be careful. Don't leave your head into that tackle. Don't you dare. And I believe that's Penasini there with the ball. I think it's somewhat... Oh, Frizzell, you need to be careful there. You're leading with the arm. Third tackle on the 40 here. Oh, big run here by Bryce Cartwright. Gets the offload off to Gutherson. Bryce Cartwright's actually such a good player. I honestly think he should be starting for Para. Like, honestly, he's such a good player. Now, the Knights are giving away a ruck infringement set restart, and it's in better position for Para than it was for the Knights when they got their try, 25 out. There's a run, I believe that's Sean... No, it's Jermaine Hopgood. Will get brought down 15 away from the try line, feeds it off to the left-hand side. Oh, good tackle by Gagai. Gagai's kind of showing that the Knights have got some wing defence in them. It's just once it gets to the wingers, it just becomes a bit of a problem. Oh, what a ball. Flat ball to Jermaine Hopgood. He almost breaks over for a try. 4th tackle. Knights completely off their line, and Moses just dives in easily. Yeah, the player who just signed his contract goes over, so it's now 10-6 with a kick to come. And the 20,000 grey seats go mental. And maybe the few Parramatta fans who are actually in attendance go up. How many points has Hopgood now got? I want to look at fantasy. How's it looking at the moment? No, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Cartwright's got... I got Cartwright as me vice. Oh yeah, I forgot Jermaine Hopgood as well is playing. So I've got 3 Para players playing. There we go. 10 points for Cartwright for that big run that did end up leading to the try there. But, it's one of those things. There should be 12-6 before after the kick happens. So, yeah. A lot of clicking needed for this. I do apologise because there we go. Get wide shots of the stadium so it doesn't look like there's no one there. I honestly think the Wanderers have had more people than this at the moment. In fairness, the Wanderers are second. And there's the kick over the top, and it's good. It's 12-6 now for Parramatta. 11 minutes now gone in this matchup. So, it's been going alright. It's been going alright. Just flings the ball out. That's also just been a big problem with the Knights is like they overcommit their defensive line so far, and it just allows people near the ruck to just dive in. I think it happened when we played the Warriors. And that was the try that made me snap it. It happened once again there with for Mitchell Moses, and now the kickoff again for the Knights. And in fairness, yeah, they did. The two teams actually did play in the preseason. I think Parramatta absolutely walloped the Knights. So, but then again, preseason doesn't actually matter. So Parramatta playing their quick sets. Don't know who this bloke is. Who is this? Who is this chap? Might have been Dunster. There's Jermaine Hopgood there on the third tackle on the 40. Paulo just... I'm starting to see, Pongo's not really going into many tackles because obviously don't want to get not concussed. Oh, that's a high shot around Gutho. They're going to call that. No, they're not. Last tackle for Para. Round to the right-hand side. Kick from Moses. Pressuring Marju, and Marju will take, and he's brought down on the 15. I saw Ponga fall to the floor there, but I don't think he was... Yep, he's fine. That's the thing. I'm going to get concerned if, say, Ponga gets in a tackle. It is he just gets sent to the bit. It's sent to the sent for a HIA, even if it's an ankle tap. It's like with Victor Radley just being taken in the bin for anything. Parramatta showing their defence at the moment. They're keeping the Knights inside of their 30. This is the fourth tackle as Frizzell gets held up. Now Miller with the ball. Knights just get held back into the 40 for the last tackle. And this... Ponga for a 40-20. Nubby's just kicked it high. Gutho with the take inside of the 20. And Gutho will get wrapped up inside of the 30 for the first tackle for Para. It's kind of weird how interesting this game is. It's there's a lot of metrics that go into this matchup. They're getting ready now. Out to the left-hand side as that's Dylan Brown now with the ball. Now for the fourth tackle. Shifting it now more to the middle here as that's the number 8 of Wiramu Grieg. I think he's probably got the number 8. Oh, pass out to the left-hand side. Gutho. That's an offload and that's to, it's Sevo. Sevo with a grubber kick and it's going to get picked up by Lachlan Miller. That's just a penalty. That's just straight up just penalty because his ball carrying arm was clearly on the ground. Surely that's a bin. Oh, come on. Now the Parramatta fans are booing that because they're fucking toothless inbreds who don't understand rules. Did the Knights just take the tap? The Knights didn't even try to attempt to kick that into touch for the penalty. They're literally on their own try line, and it's like they've taken a tap. Miller, and again Miller's just getting held up here. Third tackle, and they're stuck on the 25 here. The Knights. It's just kind of showing Parramatta having the muscle here, as that's Daniel Saifidi who will get brought down on the 35 for the fourth tackle. Hastings now seeing out to the right. Lachlan Miller. They've got numbers on the wing here. That's a forward pass. That was really good play, but it was clearly a forward pass. Where have you been? You've only caught, I think, one game so far this year. Oh, I've just been busy. Unfortunately, I've just been busy and can't be bothered. But I'm trying to get back into it, James. But it's good to see you, man. Yeah, if Gagai throwing a forward pass there, not that great. That was Knights would have scored then, but I don't know. Parramatta always get the benefit when it comes to forward passes. When they do it, it's completely fine, but when the other team does, I'm just joking. But yeah, Parramatta still with a 100% completion rate at the moment, as they get a scrum 40 just inside of their own half here. So I just feel like what Parramatta need to do is just keep on what they're already doing. Just running it up the guts, forcing the Knights line to overcommit and just dive into the corners. And they're going out to the left-hand side now. Para. Good wrap-up tackle again by Gaugai's been pretty good at his one-on-one tackles here. It's actually nice to see. I know why, because Origin call-ups coming in as someone's exhaust just fucking blew. Now going out to the left-hand side. Oh, it's charged down. It's going to be a scrum feed for Parramatta. on the 10-metre lines. This is a very good chance here for the... But yeah, Gagai's starting to play good. It's definitely got nothing to do that Origin selection's coming up. I mean, he could probably still be playing horrible and end up getting selected because he's that much of a lock for Queensland's centre pairings. So here we go, 10 metres out, scrum feed for Parramatta. Who are you tipping for Broncos, Rabbitohs? Gary, I've actually tipped Souths. Down to the right-hand side, Parramatta again. It's weird. It's like I thought kind of... Because when I did my tips on Wednesday, Wednesday morning, Souths weren't the... not Parramatta, but Brisbane were the favourites. And I was like, oh, bit of outlandish. I'm going to go for Souths to win this game. But then it's all completely changed and now Souths are the favourites. Out to the right-hand side. Oh, was that swatted down by Marju? Nope, third tackle, but right on the line here for Parramatta. Just trying to shift it out now. Big holes in the midfield as Jermaine Hopgood gets brought down 5 metres in the centre of the field. Fourth tackle. Parra spread it to the left. Brown trying to figure out what to do and he gets wrapped up by Leo Thompson. Now 5 metres away, last tackle for Parramatta. Moses with the grubber kick. Picks up perfectly for Miller, but Miller keeps the ball in play. So the Knights will now get... The Knights are already tired. They've already got hands on their hips and it's 17.5 gone. It kind of just shows of how much Parramatta have taken the game straight towards Newcastle, which is something that they need to do and they've been desperately missing over the course of some of their matches. I mean, granted, Parramatta have been starting to get some wins, but it's something they need to do against the higher opponents that they're going to end up playing. Do we really need Ponga back? I don't know. It's weird, but again, fourth tackle. The last tackle, the Knights didn't even get past the 30 that time. I don't think the Knights have actually had a set where they've gone past halfway in a couple of minutes. As Sivo gets the run up and gets brought down on the 40. As Gufferson's calling, he's like, oh, why not being selected for the Blues? Fuck off. Moses now with the ball right on the 45 for the second tackle. Well, Parramatta do. Oh, bit of a run there. Who's that? I think it's the number 4. That is Sean Russell. That's not. It's Dunster, the number 5. Now that is the number 11 of Sean Lane now on the 40 inside of the Knights half for the fourth tackle. Hopgood lays it. Oh, the ball's popped out there. Weremu Grieg. Is that Kurt Mann with the ball who's picked it up, and that'll be the 0 tackle now for the Knights. On the 25 is the 0. And Miller now I feel like you're just going to be seeing a lot of Miller just getting the ball when it's like the Knights just don't know what to do attacking wise. It's just give him the ball. Margie now with the ball gets brought down on the inside of the Knights 40. So the Knights will get past halfway here. Maybe. Third tackle, they're 5 away from halfway. Ponga now. Flinging it off, and that's 2. Is that Frizzell? Now out to the left again. Ponga tried to feed it to Bradman Best, and he gets brought down. Last tackle now for the Knights, 35 out. Miller does a step. Flings it to Ponga, and Ponga's lost it. And another Parra player tried to go for his head because I definitely know that Ponga's being targeted. It's just a... There's Dunster there. Oh, and it's another mistake. Okay, so there's been back-to-back mistakes. Now the Knights will get the ball. So the ball's popped up there from Ponga. And Dunster's tried to wrap him up. And then the next tackle, the ball's popped out from Dunster. So now the Knights will get the ball 30 metres out. So, yes! We got a chance! But yeah, it's rather weird. Just waiting for it. Yep, there we go. There's the set. Started it. Run through the middle. That is the number 4 of Bradman Best. Gets brought down 25 out. Knights will now go to the right-hand side. Saifidi goes up the guts and we get brought down on the 20. Try to shift it to the middle. Hastings. Ponga. Over the top to Marju. Marju's going to get brought down 5 metres short of the line, but is good play. Now we're out to the right. Hastings. To Thompson, and Thompson will get brought down on the 10 now. Fourth tackle. Quick play. Ponga flings it out. It's another knock on. And Gutherson's got the ball and we brought down on the 10. I understand that they've been doing that play a lot of like the runner inside and then a flat border Fitzgibbon. They've been doing that a lot, but it's just sometimes they throw it just way too hard and give him like not that much of an idea of when they're going to do it, and it's just they pass it straight into his hand, and that's just what happened there. If he held on to it, it would have been a certain try for the Knights. But there we go. It was a penalty. It was also a inside the 10 penalty. So Parramatta now get the ball on the 45. As that is Penasini with the ball, who crosses over halfway for the first tackle. It's just the team's in disarray because of Brayley being out. That's just that. Like if Brayley was healthy, I think we could have beaten Penrith and we probably would have beaten the Cows. But I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah, I think I don't want to put a line for the Knights yet. But I mean, it's kind of getting to that point a little bit, but it's still very early. Makesi Makatoa has now come on for Wiramu Grieg, is now Parramatta 15 metres out now. Fourth tackle, it's just so easy, but somehow Sean Russell doesn't score there. Last tackle right on the line for Parramatta. They try to go short Gutho, and Gutho that's actually just so easy. It's actually just so easy, just spins around and scores, but yeah, it's just it's like handshakes, like Newcastle Knights conceding easy tries. It's just that's just how it is. I'm used to it, unfortunately, but that's life. So it's now 16-6 with a kick to come. It's the probably the most difficult kick right near the sideline, so there might be a chance he might miss it. So you never know. But I think the only thing we could probably claim from this game is that no one was actually in attendance for this match, so it didn't happen. That's the only thing we're clinging to, because there is no one at this game. There's just a bunch of non-playable characters at this match. In fairness, though, the Knights wouldn't actually be moving down that far anyways, if when they will lose. Mitchell Moses on some good money, that fellow. Rejected the Tigers. Probably a good choice. As we get a good pan of the amount of empty seats available. Oh, Moses just nails that kick. That's just a beautiful kick. A beautiful kick from a beautiful boy. Short head king. I'd kiss him on his forehead. That is... what the fuck am I on about? Anyways, it's 18-6 to Parra. I'm fucking losing it. Ugh. He's just so good. There's a reason why they almost won a premiership for the third time. It's just... But yeah, Parramatta, what a dead stadium. Weird because Parra usually get lots. It's weird. Don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic stadium. Like, I think it genuinely is probably one of the best stadiums in Australia, purely because it's built like a proper European football stadium, where like it keeps all the atmosphere in. The problem is though, it's wasted in Parramatta. But it's like, and I've been to a game. I went to a game a year or two ago where Parramatta played. It was against the Sharks, and the atmosphere was great. I just don't understand why there's not many people at this game. I know Parramatta haven't been great, but I mean, like, I don't get it. Oh, good play by Parramatta here. Bryce Cartwright's just broken through. And that's just it's Gutherson who's just scored. Now they're going to check this as we were bagging out about the team. Bryce Cartwright just made an absolute blitzing run. But they're saying no try, so I don't know what's happened here. They're just trying to see if Gutho's grounded it. Best and Young has come in. That's the thing, though. There's no camera angle that's going to prove if he's lost it or not. And because, oh, here we go. This will be it. Did he lose it on the ground? He's lost it. Nope. Yep. The referee was right. He has lost it. So it's going to be no try. But yeah, just kind of showing how it's just been one-way traffic at the moment here for Parramatta. It's just, yeah. Fuck, where's the book? Where's the 2001 book? Because I just want to have a thing where I just read it just for half time. It took them that long to realise it was a knock on. It's like they showed the replay where it wasn't on. But there we go. It is a knock-on, so that means it's a 20-minute restart to the Knights, or is it a ball on the line? Because I think the knock-on happened like just on the line, but yeah. Pass out to Paulo, who he gets the run. He gets the offload to Bryce Cartwright. He just goes on a fantastic run. Cartwright's actually just such a good player. It's nuts how good he is. Scrum feed on the 10 for the Knights, all right. Knowing them, they'll probably knock it on right here. Margie there with the ball. He gets brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. The Knights don't really get... That's an interesting stat there. So we've got 13.5 to go. There's been 4 line breaks for Parramatta, and there hasn't been one for the Knights. It would have been one if Gag got in off, pass it forward out to Dominic Young. The Knights just trying to get through. It's... Marju, I think, he gets brought down for the 4th tackle. Nice players just not having lines. They're just tired. Young's gone for it. And Gutherson has tried to... No, don't you dare give a penalty. It's not a penalty. Young went for the ball. Shut up, you toothless Western Sydney inbreds. Sorry. But second tackle now for Parramatta inside of the 25 here. There could be a thing where Gutho might be gone for a HIA because he landed flat on his back, but there's nothing wrong with it. Young just went for the ball. As Parramatta's now flinged it to the right-hand side. They've just broken through so easily. Ponga, you got to make a tackle there. As Miller makes a tackle 20 metres out now for the 4th tackle. Ponga just was there and he just didn't allow the tackle to happen. There's just so many. What is Dylan Brown doing? Pass it. You got numbers. How have Parramatta not scored there? It was literally like 6-on-2 on the left-hand side and they didn't score. Are they just stupid? They'll score here. Don't worry. Here's a high kick. Oh, best tackle. Parramatta should have scored there. I have no idea how Parramatta did not score that try. Like, what? Ponga just, like, backed away and, like, lost his stepping a little bit and just didn't make the tackle. It's just... The Knights just got no idea what they're doing. Frizzell now gets brought down on the Knights 40 for the 4th tackle. This is what happens when you don't have Brayley. But now, Hastings with the kick. Another run again, and Gutho catches it collectively on the 25. But in fairness, Gutho did really well to catch it in the last set. Sevo now gets an offload to Dylan Brown. Brown gets brought down just shy of halfway now for the 2nd tackle, as now there's 11 minutes left in this first half. Bit of just a Friday night footy, you know. It's just that's Makatoa now with the ball. No, is that Makatoa? Yeah, it is Makatoa. Parramatta now fling it out. Oh, Moses, what the fuck are these players doing? they're just pressing Y for like diving tackles, and just none of them are hitting. Parramatta go down the right hand side, and that's just not going to be a try. It was a pass that went forward, but it really should be 30-6. Like, it really should be 30-6 to Para, but some of Para's decision making has been a bit silly, but obviously Pong is just scared to make a tackle now. It's like he physically can't make a tackle. Here we go. Crossland's now on the park, so he'll be probably going back straight in as hooker. Run meters, Parramatta 652, Knights 411. It's just kind of showing how one side of this match has been. Knights haven't had a line break as of yet. Passing it out now to Gagai, and Gagai gets brilliantly wrapped up there by Sivo. Onto the 30 for the third tackle. Dominic now with the ball. Gets brought down to the 35 for the fourth, as we're now entering the final 10 minutes of the first half. As that's Ogden there. Made the tackle. Last tackle. Hastings with the take. And Gutho will take it on the 15. It's going to be given off to Sivo. I swear Sivo just led with the arm there straight to Ponga. Ponga didn't obviously get hit or anything, but he like went up. It's like Ponga surely has to be being targeted. Like, I'm sorry, he has to have been since last year. This is actually ridiculous. I'll die on that hill. The third tackle now for the Parramatta Eels, now just shy of the 40. Just the number 12. Who was the number 12 for Para? There isn't one. Oh, so I don't know who the fuck it is. Parramatta just breaking through down the left-hand side. They've got someone who looks like Campbell Gillard, but not Campbell Graham, sorry, but it isn't. Last tackle, 40 out for Para. High kick here from Moses. Lachlan Miller. Good take, and that's a great tackle there by Sean Russell to keep the... What? Offside penalty against Parramatta, so it's a penalty to Newcastle. No, but it's true. Yes, he was offside. Yep. That is actually a good call there by the ref, and I'm not just saying that because it's for the Knights, but yep. Sean Russell was offside from the kick. Actually, a very good call. Well done. Well done, officials. I won't be blaming you for the loss yet. But Frizzell now with the ball gets brought down. First tackle on the 30. Now that is Hetherington now who's on the field. We'll get to the 40. Yeah, Crossland's... So what I think's happened is Crossland's come on from Mando. Gagai with the ball. Gagai just doesn't want to pass it to Dominic. And Gagai gets brought down 45 away from the try line now for the third tackle. 7 minutes 40 remaining in the first half. Dummy there from Kurt Mann. He's a one-man wrecking machine. 40 metres out now. Fourth tackle for the Knights. Shifting it. It's an early kick here. Trying to press for Dominic Young. Young's coming in like a piss missile, but Sivo calmly collects the ball and he'll get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Now, third tackle, I zoned out here. I just, dopamine hit. Anyways, fourth tackle now, 35 out. This is going to be a 40-20 attempt here. Yep, he's going to go for it, Moses. And, oh, great take by Dominic Young. In fairness, though, Mitchell Moses got a 20-40 in the trial game, not the preseason game, preseason challenge, earlier this year against the Knights, where Dominic Young completely forgot the rule existed. So did everybody. It wouldn't surprise me if Ponga finishes his contract with the Knights and ends up playing Union. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I honestly think it would have been better if he did go to Union, actually. I don't know, I just think that this massive deal and the whole fiasco around it, like, really, I think hurt both parties, whether it being the Knights and Ponga. Fourth tackle now, right on halfway for Newcastle. Shifts it now into the middle. Ponga. Good passing out. Marju hasn't really got that much space to room around. He tries to shove off Moses. Marju's still going, but brought down 35 out now. Last tackle for the Knights. 6 minutes remaining. on the clock for the first half. High kick from Hastings. Best coming in, and he wraps up the number 5 of Hayes Dunster. And now that is Gutho who will get the ball and be brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. It's Knights haven't had any injuries yet. I think that's probably the good positive thing that we can say. Haven't had any line breaks, but you know, it's whatever. Almost another breakthrough run there. That's Sean Lane. Gives it off to Bryce Cartwright. Flat ball out to Hodge. Oh, it's just a try. Penasini. He's got no support. Miller. What the fuck was that? Oh, he did end up tackling right before the line. Jesus Christ. Last tackle. And that is Guffo who's gone over. And it's another try to Parramatta. And this one will be given for him. It's now 22 points to 6 to Parramatta, but it doesn't matter because no one's actually in the crowd watching, so this never happened. I'm making everything up as this goes, but yeah, it's another try. For the Parramatta Eels, again, it's just the offload's been crazy. Bryce Cartwright sending it up, flat ball to Moses, and he gets another pass off to Penasini, but no one was there to support him, but Miller almost being sold out there a little bit, but yeah, right from dummy. Oh, the shittest dummy. Wait, what? 26? What? No, that's not right. That's not right at all. How the hell is it 26-6? There's only 22-6 with a kick to come. There's no way it's 26. Oh, they said Gutho scored twice on here. Oh, silly NRL.com, you silly buggers. They've put down that Gutho scored twice in the space of the last minute, so this is wrong. It is 22-6, now just waiting for the kickoff. I don't want to say it, but I do actually feel like there is actually a shot this could be 50 points. And there's the sky cam view of the people who are with only a few parts of the stadium in, because for some reason there's a stadium fucking capacity cap. Here we go, Moses to make this 4 from 4, to make it 24 points to fucking Moses. Just have me kids, put it in me for fuck's sake. He's absolutely nailed it. 3 minutes 30 to go. It's now 24 points to 6 to Parramatta. Now it's not 28 to 6 NRL.com. You stupid idiots. Why is it when it's on these streams, it's when I say sus shit? They still haven't changed it. It's 20... Hang on, how do I fix this? Hang on. I just said, like, it's a 24 and like a dash. Top 4 of the VB hard-earned index, no Knights players, which is not really that shocking. Let me just fix this up quickly. We might have to be making changes to this the whole night, as the Knights then kick it off to continue the second half. Get an outline going. Make the colour black. Okay, I'll just bring this up. Yeah, it's... Oh, there we go. Thank you, NRL. Sweet. I did all that work for it to fucking not matter. Third tackle now for Parramatta as they're just past the 40. They're going to go down to the left-hand side. What the fuck is that gap? And it's going to be another try pass. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Sean Russell goes over. Mate, you could have flown a plane through that fucking gap. Ponga, what are you doing, bud? Your dad, get your dad on the field. Get Andre on. What the fuck is happening? Now they can make it 28 to 6. This is just fucking ridiculous. Mate, I've never seen a hole like that since, like, the gooch got fucking severed between a fucking fanny and an arsehole. Like, what the fuck? I'm actually glad that this result's happening for Parramatta, because now people will actually go to their fucking games, hopefully, because no one's, like... I'm not trying to say that the reason it's because Ponga's playing. It's just... This is what happens when we don't have Jaden Brayley. It's just ridiculous. It's just bloody nuts. It's going to be 50. I'm saying this right now. I was talking in the last try about Parramatta might put 50 on the Knights. It's confirmed now. They're going to.
What's the score?
Hang on. Moses is about to take his kick.
Are you telling me the Knights are getting killed?
It's 30-6 to Para.
Oh.
With a minute left in the first half.
I mean, the Dolphins did it.
Dolphins put 50. Yeah, but the Dolphins.
The Dolphins came back from 26-0 down.
That is true, but
it's possible.
Here's the thing: we're not the fucking Dolphins, and we don't have Wayne Bennett as coach.
Yeah, if we have some guy, he should probably leave.
Yeah, right up.
It's only the first, Jesus.
I know, it's alright.
Do you reckon 50?
I reckon 50. Put the house on it. Deep down, Z-Tank, you're an Eel supporter. I fucking wish. Well, in fairness though, a fair amount of my extended family do actually support Parramatta, and some of my immediate family members supported Para before the Knights came in, so technically, yes. Cody Ranch, Parramatta is going to win. Fucking... That is I'll back that. I'll back that take, Cody. Oh, they're gonna run through again because we couldn't stop. Honestly, with the Knights the way they're going, they couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. Why the fuck is the Marianas Trench in the fucking field? What is happening? The Knights have got more holes in their defence than Swiss cheese. Oh, 2-on-1, dummy. It's going to be 34. Last tackle, 10 metres out. What is happening? Flinging it out to the right-hand side. Moses now with the high kick. Oh, he's not going to kick. He's going to go himself. Oh, Moses, you stupid idiot. You offloaded. You just cost the game. Look at you. You signed all that fucking money and nothing, but you're useless. That's just funny. 12 seconds to go. What has happened? Oh... I know what it feels to be a cuck. I'm just sitting in the corner of my room, watching the thing I love, getting absolutely pounded beyond oblivion, and it's making eye contact with me. Last play, as the siren sounds, Dominic Young, passes out. Yeah, he grabbed the hair. It should be a penalty because he grabbed the hair. Oh, but no, they're going to give it to Jerome. Yeah, he's grabbed his hair. Sivo's just got a lock of Dominic Young's bloody dreadlocks and just yanked at him. How's that not a... So that's not a penalty, but when it's Jerome Luai and the fucking pussy Penrith Panthers, it's a fucking penalty. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's half time, but like... Yeah, it's good to know. If this was the other way around, it would have been a bloody penalty to Para. So yeah, so it just kind of show. I mean, I can't complain about the refs because I mean, it's not like it's not the refs that are the reason they're down 30-6. But yeah, there we go. It's half time. It's 30-6 to Parramatta. It's just... I just don't know what the Knights are doing. It's like we lose one player in Jaden Brayley and now we just completely collapse. It's just a bit... it's just... I don't know, man. You know, it's just one of those things, you know. We live in a society... Oh boy. Crossland is bloody... Phoenix Crossland's trending on Twitter because people are saying it's like, oh, it's stupid how he isn't starting. Which is actually kind of interesting because usually he's the scapegoat or whatever. But yeah, it's just like Frizzell gets penalised for a jersey grab that looked like the hair was near it. But fucking Dominic Young, literally, like, you couldn't make it obvious. It's like, with that, like, how is that just not a penalty or whatever? But I mean, it's not really like it's going to matter because the Knights are playing fucking awfully. So yeah, it was just a great half by Para. Well, apparently I just saw a thing, actually. Hello, if anyone's actually still watching. Go Para. Gutho needs to be on the bench for New South Wales. I do agree. Mr. Drifter, go Para. Yeah, it's just one of those, unfortunately. So apparently England Rugby League has just announced this. I might actually get a thing so I can actually stream this. So bear with me quickly just for 1 second because English Rugby League has just announced this. Never mind. Sorry. Shit. They've basically announced there's a 3-game test series in autumn. So our spring. So that'd be probably near the end of the NRL season. England are playing Tonga. 3 games. England are playing Tonga in a 3-game test series. That's going to be pretty good. Be back in a quick second. I've got to go look for something. Where's the book? Where's the bloody book? Where is it? Where is the bloody book? Can't find it. Can you believe this shit? The Knights are fucking losing. They're fucking wank. It's unbelievable, this. Knights are proper wadded like. It's like, where the fuck's the book? Oh damn it, I had a fucking bit planned. I had a literal bit planned and I can't do it because I can't find the prop. What the fuck what is happening? Where is the book? Where is it? Where's the book? We woo. There it is. I found the prop. Don't worry, guys. I found it. Oh. So I enjoy the first half. It's just I'll just be doing some light reading. Fuck, the lights are worse. Shit. For fuck's sake. The light's too bright. Fuck, this bit's just gone horrible. There we are. Yeah, that works. Oh, would you look at that? Andrew Johns, Sparks record romp, a 44 win against the Broncos. It's yeah, it's nice when the Knights team have got actual good defense and fucking victory. It's like, oh, let's just go through here. It's like, oh, look at that. Oh, good times. Where the fuck did they go? Oh, this is unbelievable. You know, like 24-0 in the first half. Oh, it was bloody lovely, that. It was beautiful. No, it's just one of those things, you know. La 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 la. Also, it's kind of interesting how the Knights only win premierships when really bad things happen in the world. Before my time. In fairness, before my time as well, I was literally a fetus when the 2001 Grand Final happened. I'm just doing this as like, yeah, Parramatta are about to beat us 6 times in a row, but you didn't beat Giants. But yeah, it's I don't know. What else was I trying to say? Yeah, it's just I don't know. Don't know how to make of this match. It's just it's a bit rather silly. But also got to say, if I could find like a big image of this logo, right? I could bring this up. I was like, why isn't that our logo? Like, look, that is sexy logo, but no. Yeah, I was 18. Oh, nice. Yeah, but I was going to say, yeah, the Knights only win premierships when really bad things happen in the world. 97 was when Princess Diana had her accident, and 2001, I don't really need to specify what happened in 2001. It's weird how that works like that. Had me thinking in 2020 the Knights were going to win. But, Knights beat Panthers 60 to 20, 60 to 18. Wouldn't happen nowadays. Knights beating the Roosters 40 to 6. That wouldn't happen nowadays. Oh. It's a good book, this. Yeah, it's just, why they make gold? I just realized, why do they make gold letters on a white background? It's silly. For a bit 22 years after the fact. It's ridiculous. Also, fun fact, you know the stat about no team has won a premiership after conceding 50? This book actually has why that fucking exists. If I can just try to find it. It's somewhere in here. Where is it? Which round is it? No, that's not it. Where is it? That's not it. I'm trying to find it. There were some good years. City Olympics 2000, Eels Knights Grand Final in the Twin Towers. Yeah. Wait. Trying to find it. I think it was like right near the end of the season, I think. Because where is it? Here it is. Here, found it. This game right here, round 22, 2001. Sharks beat Newcastle 49 to 30. That is the sole reason that rule exists. Of no team has conceded 50 because the Knights conceded 45 and went on 49 and went on to win the premiership. There's some knowledge for you. I'm going to be in a compilation of Knights fan loses his shit. What was the final score? 32-28. For the 2001 Grand Final, it was 30-24. But yeah, the finals. I think that was the Grand Final score. Knights had absolute blistering first half, and then slowly let Parramatta back in the game. But yeah, by that point it was too little, too late, unfortunately. But I don't know. You got to think there's been an actual few amount of players that are actually out for Parramatta. You had Ryan Madison who was ruled out. Regan Campbell-Gillard's out. Who else is out for Parramatta? If someone could figure out, there's a couple of players like in the forward pack that are out for Para. So it's not saying it's like, oh, we're playing a full strength Para team, because the Knights aren't. In any form of essence, they're not. Just playing a bit of silly buggers, to be completely honest with you. It's just how we're playing. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. And then immediately after this, we'll be crossing over for the Brisbane Broncos and the South Sydney Rabbitohs game, which is going to be the match of the round. I feel like it's going to be a fantastic match to say. And I've got to do this plug. If you want to support the channel, I hate doing it, but it's like, you want to support the channel, I do have a membership thing. It's $1.49 a month. You can use some emojis in the chat of like me and some other nefarious people. You get some like badges on the side of your name. It's like, I think it's like dog tags for the first month, and it turns into like different colored tanks, which is pretty cool. What else is it? Oh, you get your name put up here if it's perfect timing. It actually, at the end of every one of my videos and during my live streams, your name will pop up on screen. Right here is like this. Oh, there we go. We're gonna see it. Show all the 3 members that are currently joined to us so far. Bit of a shameless plug, but you got to do it. This stream, it's really slow. Was brought to you by members like, and then actually go through the members list. So he's got John. I've only just realised how slow the actual ticker is. John Burke, Robert M 1989, and one that joined literally just before the stream started. Who do I reckon is going to win, Rabbitohs or Broncos? I have tipped Souths to win. Not only that, it is my shoo-in of the week. It's weird, this game. There we go. Yep, Matty, who joined earlier before the stream. So if you want, I'm planning to add on some other things. Like when I actually get like a proper Discord thing sorted, there'll be a members-only chat. So should be good. God, it's starting to get a little bit warm. A little bit humid. But, yeah, because today was like one of the first days where it was somewhat relatively hot. Over the winter break, yep, there we go. We're getting ready now for the second half and seeing if Parramatta can put 50 on the Knights, and the answer will be yes. Parramatta, both teams are already out, so sweet. We're just about to start kickoff, and they've just started kickoff already. Knights have kicked off. Parramatta are running screen right and getting first possession of the ball. Like, at this point, I don't know what I'd do if I was Adam O'Brien. I don't know, leave. Like, surely this has got to be his last year. But in fairness, it's not really his fault. It's just the players are just a bit silly. Third tackle here for Parramatta now. On the 30, as they're trying to get a charge through. As that's I should actually check fantasy. How's fantasy going? Is that a 38? Oh, the forward pass there by Parramatta, so chance of the Knights to get the ball. Hopgood's on 39, Penasini's on 38, Cartwright's on 28, and Lachlan Miller's on 22. So, yeah, good bit of numbers there. Go Parramatta. There's a few Parramatta fans here. Should be at the game, because honestly, it's kind of odd of the crowd figures. There's people talking out there. I'm scared. Anyway, scrum feed now for the Knights. 40 metres out. Can the Knights make probably one of the best comebacks of all time? Lachlan Miller trying to break through the line. He's going to get dragged. No, he won't get dragged out. Gagui's there to stop it. So 25 out for the first tackle. Now Jacob Saifidi, who's now off the bench. Onto the 20, Crossland. Feeding it off to the left. There's some good play here. Ponga to Bradman. Though they might, like, there's times when on the wings that the Knights might have, like, the numbers advantage. Parramatta's, like, crossing over to the sides with, like, their line is very good. 15 metres out now. Lachlan Miller right in front. Crossland goes to the left. Adds to number 14 to Gamble. How's Ponga going? He's had the ball a tiny bit. Oh, Ponga! He's tried to burrow over someone, but that's the last tackle, so it's going to be held up. Ponga, he's too scared to make a tackle. There's been, like, I think it's like about twice, which has led to line breaks of Ponga just not being able to fully commit to the tackle. Like, I completely understand why, because the last time he went for a tackle, he got knocked out. But the Taki's been okay. He's made some good passes. I don't think he should be a 5'8". So third tackle now for Parramatta as they're on the 25 now. Yeah, I think Parramatta are in a very good position. They've got their foot down. Oh, who's his Knights player? Is that Kurt Mann's in the sheds? Really? Okay, so Kurt Mann's in the sheds, and he's just sitting there. Apparently, and they've just made it pointed out that there's nothing actually wrong. I think Kurt Mann's just been told, "Yeah, you're done." What? It's like, oh no, yeah. It's like, and the thing is, it's not really Kurt Mann's fault. It's like, it's not his fault. He's not playing that great at hooker because he's never played hooker. He's a lock and a utility, and he doesn't play. It's weird. So basically, they just straight up told Kurt Mann that, yeah, you're done for the night. Oh, it's not Kurt Mann. Kurt Mann's there. Well, who's the player on the fucking? Who is it? It's some bloke. Like, it looks like a 3, and it's a white guy, so it's not Gagai. So I actually have no idea who he is. Seva with the take there from the last tackle kick. Let's have a look and try to. It looked like Kurt Mann, but Kurt Mann's on the field. I'm actually very confused about that shot. Don't even know who the hell it is. But the Parramatta just now shifting it now into the middle. Well, I just realised I had my Xbox on. I just need to probably turn it off because that's probably what's heating everything up. Because remember the whole PS4 thing where it basically just turned into a heater. So just because a kick there from Parramatta and the Knights have gotten the ball. Lachlan Miller's brought down on the 15. Knights just trying to forward. There we go. Parramatta have missed 11 tackles. Newcastle have missed 22. Which is not great. Gagai just trying to find a way to break through and only gets as far as the 30. Frizzell now with the ball. He gets past the 40 now for the 4th tackle. Miller trying to break through again, but it's just the Knights can't really go anywhere. They're on halfway now for the last tackle, but it's... But yeah, it's just unfortunate just by the way this is just all going at the moment. Parramatta second tackle now on the 25 is now shifting it out to the right hand side. Passing it out. Moses, he's broken through the line again. Ponga can't actually make a tackle. It's a 2-on-1 and Gutho's got a hat trick. It's just so easy and it's like... The Knights are just so flat-footed. It's our 34-6 now with a kick to come, but it's just... They're going to put 50 on them. I've already accepted the Knights are getting 50 put on them. Oh, it's just... I don't know. At least Bryce Cartwright's going well for my fantasy. It's a good team. But the problem is, though, if they continue with this... And now you can actually finally hear the crowd starting to actually make some noise, so there are people actually there. Right in front here, Mitchell Moses, this to make it 36 points to 6. Not as straight as we wanted, but you know. It's all good. Oh, just darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. Oh, is Mitchell Moses my dad? Probably. It's a bloke with a go. I just saw there's a bloke in the parrot crowd in a parrot jacket with a GoPro and the full strap with it. Ponga is disappointing this season. Surely he doesn't make Origin. That is a good point, Cobloaf, but I have a feeling when he does get selected for Origin, he's going to turn into, like, prime Ponga. Like, don't worry. If he gets selected for Origin, you're going to see him play out of his socks like he hasn't played for years. It's the same with, like, when Game 3 happened last year. Be the same case for Gagai. I feel like if I had to pick someone who's been the best player for the Knights at the moment, it would probably be Gagai. But, I just love seeing my team just getting royally dicked. It's beautiful. And Parramatta just making 70 metres there. 4th tackle, already past halfway. Now out to the left-hand side, flat ball. It's just... Oh, it's forward pass have called that. That's decision going the Knights' way. Really like that. Comebacks on. Oh, yeah, it's 36-6. I just realised. There we are. Poor boy. Poor boy. Just waiting now. So, almost 9 minutes gone in this matchup. Second half. Knights will get a scrum on their 40. Broncos hopefully take the win next round, Cody, mate. Oh, I've just realised, actually, yeah, it's kind of actually lined up perfectly here because... For some reason, Brisbane and Manly are always drawn against them for each other for Magic Round. But literally for Magic Round, it's first versus second. Because Manly's... Oh, no, Cronulla's currently second. But if Manly win, they'll be second. So it would be first and second if Manly beat the Titans on Saturday. 4th tackle now for the Knights. Or was that 3rd tackle? I don't know. The Knights are spreading it out to the right-hand side. Ponga now with the ball. Ponga gets wrapped up by Dylan Brandon, brought down 30 away from the try line. This is for the 4th tackle. They're showing some fight at least. They're trying. That's Jack Hetherington. I don't know why the fuck we signed him. Got nothing against him, but it's just why? Got too many forwards to begin with. Hastings, Ponga, to Dominic Young with the shittest grubber kick I've ever seen. And Parramatta end up with it comfortably. It's Gutho, who I just realised Gutho has scored a hat-trick. Do we know what the record is for most tries in a game by a Para player? If like a Parramatta record. Parramatta Eels records. Bear with me here because I feel like Gutho might break it tonight. Biggest win, 74-4. Don't think that will happen. Oh, fucking could. You never know. 3rd tackle now for Para. Para just keep making meters here. They'll get to the 40 for the 4th tackle. Still inside their own half, though. Most tries in a game. Oh, kick over the... Oh, my God. A kick over the top for Sevo. Oh, my God. That was a weird pass. And they're going to score anyways. Oh, what a tackle there by Hetherington. Some what the fuckery just occurred. Out to the right-hand side. Oh, knock on by Moses. Yeah, you fucking shit, mate. So the most tries scored by a Parramatta player in a match is Jamie Lyon with 5. And there's about, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that have scored 4. So Gutho just needs to score 1 more in the next 28 minutes to get to 4, and 2 more to tie the record with Jamie Lyon. 3 to break it. Which honestly, by the way things are going, I think it's very possible. Anyways, 3rd tackle now for the Knights as they're on the 35. I'm still adamant the Knights won't get last. I don't think they should. Oh, what a fucking shit pass, and it's another knock on by the Knights. This is just turning into an absolute festival of mediocrity. Now, the number 20 here, I think that's Ofahiki Ogden there with the ball. He's 30 metres out now for the 2nd tackle. Now out to the right-hand side. Trying to get some numbers through. Pass it out free to the wing. Oh, he's been shot by the sniper. He'll be brought down 15 away for the third tackle. Moses. Ogden. Terrible pass, but it's picked up again by Sean Lane. He'll get brought down 15 away for the fourth tackle. Now out to the middle. They'll just keep going to the right. Oh, just go yourself, mate. Oh, the offload to Paulo. They've got numbers out on the right. It's going to be another try, and Moses will get there. And it's now 40-6. Oh, I don't know. Moses isn't confident. He doesn't look convinced he's scored that. They're just probably going to check to see if his foot's on the line. Hey, bro, this ain't good. Yeah. Well. We still won the premiership in 2001 when I wasn't even alive. Are they trying to say obstruction? Oh, hang on. Yeah, one of the Parramatta players in offside. It does come out and knock over Ponga. So could this actually be an obstruction and won't count as a try? Oh, so that's not an obstruction, but any time else it is. But I mean, I can't complain about the refereeing decisions because it's not like that's why we're losing. So play on. They go to the right. I mean, Ponga does initiate it. Does Moses stay in? Step. Nope, his knees planted outside. It's no try. Yeah, his knee smacks. Yeah, his knee's way out. Yeah, so there we go. It's going to be no try to Parramatta, so the Knights will get the ball on their 10-metre line. So, it's got to score five converted tries in 26 minutes 42 to make a comeback. Still possible. Still possible. Just playing like knee spoon. I think Lockie Miller's just gone into a little bit of push or shove with Junior Paulo. I think Miller's now gone into prison mentality. Just go to the biggest bust and then just I don't know what happened there. But there was a bit of push and shove. Hetherington now with the ball will get brought down on the 35 for the fourth tackle. Bit of pushing. It was a shove. Last tackle here. Nice, still not past the halfway. Hastings with the high kick. And Miller just gets bodied by Sevo. That's going to be on the big hit of the round because I know for a fact that like it's only ever when it's like an Islander player that does it. It's like it's on a white person. It's like that's always the hit of the week. So they'll be seeing that. It seems like the cream is starting to rise to the top in the NRL. Yeah, 10th place. It's going to be pretty good for Para. I mean, it's going to put him in a fairly good position, anyways. What is the? I don't even know. I don't even want to look at the live ladder. Fourth tackle, 40 away from the try line. It looks good for Parramatta, but it's the fucking Knights, and like, yes, I'm a Knights fan, but it's like. It's just like the Knights aren't that great, and it's like, especially without Brayley. So it's like, I didn't expect it to be like to this extent, but like, I wouldn't. The cream is already at the top, Willem. Yous are not in the 8. Yous are fucking 10. Actually, I don't even know what it is. Anyways, Marju, let's have a look. I should just start fighting people. That's what I should do. I should just start fighting people. NRL live ladder. I'm just going to go to NRL.com because I'm... Basically, whoever wins goes to 10th, and pretty much that's the highest they can get because of points differential. Of, like, actual competition point differences. And Saifidi lost the ball, so it's a knock-on halfway. So Parramatta with the win, they'll go to 8 points, and they'll jump automatically to 10th because their for and against is already better than Canberra and the Titans. The Knights will go to just move down to 13th. But there is a possibility they can go down as low as 16th, depending on if Canberra, Cowboys, and Bulldogs get wins. But in fairness, at the moment, with the for and against, I feel like even if the Dragons only just lose or go down to... The Knights could probably realistically go down to 14th. You talking Broncos. Please do start fighting people that make for an interesting stream. It's just... Oh, it's just fucking stupid. It's stupid. This is. It's nuts. But, yeah, so the Knights will be... Well, Knights will be down to 13th for the time being, but they can get as low as 16th, depending on how other teams go. Second tackle for Parramatta off the mistake from Saifidi. And it's a 6 again for a ruck infringement. Because the Knights need more... The Broncos need more of that. No, the Broncos, the Eels. I don't know why I said Broncos. I think I saw Bronx Nation by Flash Boo, and it's like, oh yeah, Broncos. Out of the left-hand side now, Dylan Brown. Gutho, you selfish boy. You tried to go yourself. Third tackle now, 5 metres short of the line. Dylan Brown, he can't do anything. Go to the gym, just do some stretches. I'm sore in me. Yeah, the right hand side, Moses with the kick, and it's batted away by Raymond Best. It's going to be a goal line dropout. It's 22 minutes remaining now in the game. Still 36-6, so... In fairness, the fact the Knights have only conceded just one try in this second half is actually kind of impressive. I'd like to see the attendance. I don't even think there'd be over 10,000 at that stadium. Knights are going to go for a short goal line dropout. Young bats are back and it works. Leo Thompson picks up the ball. Gets an offload off. The Knights are still going. Fitzgibbon now. And at first... Fitzgibbon! And they get to halfway for the first tackle. That is a fantastic play. Means fuck all in the grand scheme of things, but that's a good little moment. Gagai. And now Gagai gets brought down 45 away from the try line for the second tackle. Comeback could still happen. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, flat ball there to Saifidi. I believe it is Daniel, so this will be the fourth tackle for the Knights. 25 out. Best. Parramatta's wing defense is actually really good. It's nuts how good it is. Last tackle now for the Knights. Miller. Hastings charges. It's charged down, so it's going to be... I'm sorry, what? How the fuck's the Parramatta's ball? Wait, I thought that rule changed. I thought charging it down means it's a knock on. Did it hit his hands? Could someone fill that in? Like, I thought they changed it on Parramatta through Gutho. Oh, get the ball to Gutho, yeah. And now the Knights have got the ball. But Moses, yeah, you saw, yeah, Gutho was free. He could have gotten his fourth then, but I'm just confused because I thought a charge down, putting your hands up purpose means that's playing at the ball and it's a knock on. I don't know. I think they might have, unless they've reverted back to the regular rule, then alright. Just all confused about that, but not like it's going to fucking shape anything. Gagai down on the run now. Gagai gives it to Dominic. Oh, fucking just please score. Gagai gives it off to Frizzell. Frizzell brought down 10 metres away from the try line. Third tackle. Last try wins. Oh, they've got numbers. It's 5-on-2. Best. Oh, brilliant. That's a great tackle there. By Dunster. Fourth tackle now. Ponga to Gamble. I just don't know what to do with the ball. I just don't know what to do. Last tackle, 10 metres out now from the line. Give it off to the right-hand side. Hastings with the kick. Tries to go for Dominic Young. And it's knocked backwards, and it's going to be grounded. It's a goal line dropout for Para. And that's the thing. Generally, the Knights haven't been playing that badly. I think they've been defensive, actually been all right, besides from the line break. I mean, there have been a couple of times, actually, where Parramatta should have scored, but they've only conceded... It's 6-0 this second half. 13 line breaks to 1 in favour of Parramatta. Then Parramatta are going to go for a short kick here. Goal dropout clock. Sure, that's a hand up? I don't know. Different rules for Sydney clubs. That's out on the full. No, it's not. Oh, Russell, and he's held up. His arm's in play. That's a great play there by Gagai. So it's going to be a scrum feed 10 metres out. It was caught by Sean Russell, but Gagai held him up, making sure the ball carrying arm wasn't on the ground, and just dragged him out on the side because it's really close anyways. But the Knights are using their brains. They're using their noggins. So we can do a ladder. Oh, we can actually do a ladder predictor thing. So I can actually put in like a live score. Pass out of the wing. Dominic's going to score. The Knights will get a try. So it's 36 points to 12 with 17.5 to go. So it's not really going to mean anything. But at least the Knights have scored. Woo! Let's go. The Knights got a try. Come on. That's amazing right there. Come on. Go Eel. Singular Eel Bosky. Good try, that. Oh yeah, it's very good. I really like that. Let me just there's a pretty decent article here. It's a pretty good article. I'm a cunt. I'm such a cunt. So scoreboard, but yeah. So Lachlan Miller now from the sideline. This is probably the hardest kick of the game, but here we go, right from the sideline. This to make it 36 to 12. Come on, Lachlan, give it to me. Oh, it's a beautiful kick. That is a beautiful kick. It's now 36 points to 12. So, yep, there we go. So now it's only a 24-point lead for the Parramatta Eels. So it's 6-6 at half time. It's 6-6 so far in the second half. What, you can still get tickets for Magic Round? It's next week. So currently Parramatta are now winning by 20. Oh my god. I've just seen here. Wait, no, there's no way Parramatta go. Wait. That's not right. Wait. Wait. Yeah, live ladder, it's weird, sorry. It's got a bit distracted there, but the Knights have got the ball, third tackle. I mean, we know who's winning. It's 15 to go. Fourth tackle now for the Knights as they just past the 40. Ponga now with the ball to Bradman Best. And he'll get brought down 35 away from the try line now. Last tackle for the Knights. Long ball over for Hastings. It's another high kick. There's a lot of chases here. Knock on by Gutho. And it's a set 6 again now for Newcastle. 10 metres out now. This will be a 0 tackle for the Knights. So I think the Knights are going to probably make it closer than it actually was. Good to see. Here we go now. Crossland to Thompson. He's so close to the... He's literally a metre short of the line. Oh, it's just a swap by... Yeah, penalty. Bin. Professional... Bin him. Bin that little bastard. Now it's going to be a penalty to the Knights because it was a proper, like, slap of the arm. It's weird how differential that is. It's like... Because Crossland's making the pass and Gutho's just slapped the hand. Because I've seen that not being called... But apparently it's for marker being not square. So there is a chance here the Knights to win, to get points here and take the lead in the second half. As the Parramatta inbreds fucking yell something. Oh, 6 again for the Knights. So if they don't score, they'll be held to pay for. And now, who was that? Knocked it on. That was Gamble. Bloody. It's just ridiculous. It's just stupid. Stop laughing, Paulo. You're going to get fucking exposed. He's like, Parramatta, get it. Hard-earned index. 92 for Jermaine Hopgood. Holy shit, he's a good player. Junior Paulo does nothing. How is fantasy going? I'm just going to have a quick... That's not fantasy, that's just the Parramatta's records. But fantasy at the moment... Jermaine Hopgood's on 68 at the moment. That's ridiculous. It just shows how good he is. That's just nuts. Yes, Blocker, we're on the same wavelength about it. It's only been 6-all in the second half. And the Knights actually going to try to say, we won the second half, fuck you. Last try, I kind of actually hope no one else scores, so the Knights had the last try, so last try wins, we won the game. You know, a bit of like Harry Potter type ruling or like golden snitch bullshit. Moses with the last tackle kick. Marju with the take. But yeah, they're going into the training now. Broncos and the Rabbitohs. Now right to the right-hand side here. Frizzell getting the run up and he gets brought down, what, in the 30? Broncos are going to win. It's going to be a good game. I'll tell you that much. You might have to start to pack. You put your house on the half century. Don't, give it time. Don't worry. Don't worry. The Knights usually just give up with 11 minutes to go. Don't worry. Don't worry, Gary. Oh, here we go. Sivo's now just down the line. There's no one there. Oh my God, he's just run away. There's no one there. Breaks past Miller and Sivo's now brought down 30 metres away from the try line for the first tackle. He just got the ball and just started. And that day on, he just started running. That's the thing, they need to get 14. Gutho just runs right into the line. 5 metres away from the try line. Third tackle. Oh, he's so close to the line there. Hodgson. Hopgood. To Paulo. And Paulo scores. It's 40-12. No, I'm safe. I'm safe. So it's now 40 points to 12 now if they're actually going to refresh and update this. Sivo just gets the ball and Young just leaves so much space. And it's like they just gave all of this space away to him and he just started running. It's like I know they're giving up. This is where they're giving up. So I'm just trying to refresh it. It is 40 to 12. Well, that means the Knights can't win the second half now. It's now 10-6 in the second half. It's unfortunate. Congratulations, Knights. You made Parramatta look good, and now you've convinced all their fans that they're actually going to do something this year. Well done. And the kick is over. It's now 42 points to 12, so it's back to a 30-point lead for the Parramatta Eels. Eight and a half to go, yeah. Dominic Young, you really should have left it right when you wanted when it came to the Roosters. It's just he just let it happen. I don't get how Young left so much space. Knights go for the short kickoff, and it's batted backwards by Young straight to the hands of Josh Hodgson. Parramatta are going to score 50. It's over. It's happened. Second tackle now for Parramatta, 40 away from the try line. It's not Campbell, it's the bloke who's not Campbell Gillard, but he's got his number on. Wiremu Greig. Now Makatoa, 15 away now, fourth tackle for the Eels. Gutho trying to find a gap, but he still can't find it. Anyways, 10 metres out now. Last tackle for Para. Goes down the short hand side. 20-minute restart. Can we get a try? Can we please get a try? Well, they got to go back to the market. They tried to do what Young almost did in the trial game, like kick immediately from the 20-minute restart for Young to run. Hopefully hopefully they just walk home. It's kind of nuts to think about how the Knights went from in 2 weeks, like taking the back-to-back premiers to a golden point game to now absolutely getting their backs blown out by a Parramatta team that's been very mid. It's weird. Thompson now with the ball gets brought down, 40 away from the try line for the third tackle. Just trying to find a way to get the ball. Hastings now. Trying to spit it out right now. Gagai with the ball. Gagai still going. We brought down 25 away from the line now. Now last tackle. Miller and it's charged down. Parramatta's gotten the ball again. Yep, that must be the new rule. It's just a bit ridiculous. This whole fixture has been ridiculous. Parramatta just trying to figure. Oh, it's a high shot. Has Gagai won a grand final? No, he hasn't. Oh, knock on. Knock on by Parra. Heverington's now with the ball. Yeah, Gagai, I think he's only been in one grand final. Yeah, it would have been 2021. Slane making charge downs. The Knights. So look, yeah, it looks like Parra aren't going to get to 50. So the Knights can still win the premiership. Kick over the top. Well, that's just a professional fucking foul. Bloke just held Miller down. I'm not touching wood on that statement because I kind of did say that it would go to 50. And that's the thing. I don't know, but third tackle now. Parramatta. I think they're just done scoring. Avahiki Ogden now with the ball. Last tackle. Moses now with the kick for the last tackle. Miller almost loses it. I reckon they get 48. Yeah, probably. Maybe kick the field goal for 49 because that was what the exact score was. So maybe it's got to be like there's got to be a season where someone actually scores 49 for that rule to actually match up and take effect. Dominic Young now with the ball. Gets brought down now inside of the Knights 40 for the third tackle. Hastings. This is just unfortunate. Unfortunate stuff, this. Miller brought down on the Para 40 now for the last tackle. We've now got 3 minutes remaining. That's just a shit ball from Ponga. I don't know. It's like I don't hate Ponga, but it's like ever since he's come back, we haven't won. It's just he's on arguably the biggest deal any NRL player has gotten, and it's just what for? Well, at least we got the Knights have got the break next week, and then we've got to play the Gold Coast. Oh, down the line, Parramatta still going. 20 metres out, third tackle. 15 out, actually. Parramatta's just got no fucking idea what they want to do. Gosson got the ball from the grubber kick. Seems like Knights used too much dog in the Penrith game and Brayley out. It's proven that we have depth. It's proven that we have depth. Don't have depth in the hooker position. Yeah. Also, I think Gamble didn't start. We need to just put on some mongrels. It's just I don't know. Well, they didn't concede 50. I'll take that as a positive. And realistically, it was only 12-6 in the second half, so they did better. 40-20, please. Cal Ponga, make it up for it. Nah. Last minute to go. Parramatta will have the ball in full possession. But Parramatta now first tackle 60 metres away from the try line. Just going to say this now, I'm probably not going to... No, we'll keep going and do it, yeah. Just wait now, we might as well, yeah. Just keep going with it. 30 seconds to go now. They might go for a field goal here, Para. Fourth tackle. They go for a field goal. And Para will get it, so it'll be 43-12. And that will be the end of the game. So Parramatta will win 43 points to 12. Why the fuck have you stopped the time with 3 seconds to go? There's no fucking point. As atmosphere finally happens in an empty Parramatta Combank Stadium. Just let time fucking run out. There's no point. Oh, 3 seconds. Unless the Knights score the last try. Someone from Para got money on odds. What? You think like Moses had like plus 30.5? And minus 30 plus 30.5. They must have. Might record my short for my reaction to the game. After this, I'm probably not going to do the... I don't know. Do I do the Souths? I have got it scheduled, but I kind of don't really fucking want to. No, it's just kicked it into touch anyways. And just fucking the game's over, please. There we go. The game's over. Parramatta win 43 points to 12. They finally have convinced their fans that they might actually have a good season this year, even though they probably won't. Oh, now it's over. He's kicked it out in the touch. And as the barely fuck all anyone there, Parramatta will get the win. It's, yeah. I don't know. It's whatever, you know. At least they didn't concede 50. I think that's probably the only positive you can really take in from that. But again, it's like that's 6 games in a row. The Knights have now lost to Parramatta. And now the Knights have to bloody... They've got the week off, at least next week, when it comes to Magic Round. We've got to play the Titans in round 11 on my birthday. Which, oh boy, that's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. Watching the Titans lose on my birthday. The Knights lose on my birthday, sorry. The Titans winning. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to do the Brisbane Para game. But it's just, I don't know. It's a bit silly. I don't know. Well, that's going to be the end of the stream, everyone. Thank you all very much for watching. When's Brisbane versus Para? Don't actually know, to be honest with you, but yeah, I don't know. Let me actually have a look actually for you. Let me just go to NRL for the draw. So Parramatta play Brisbane again. They played last week. They play them round 24 in August. Be when they play them next. But yeah, who knows? Long time. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's it's been deleted. Just realized my stream just got limited ads. I'm assuming because it's the swearing. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for some streams. I'll probably do all the 3 games tomorrow, plus potentially midday for a Super Rugby game. So, yeah, that should be good. Right.